Yes. Welcome to another live session at the Blunt Lab. I am Al, joined by my brothers Gabe, Marcus, Rick, and Matt. What's happening?
Marcus
What up?
violently hitting that Benjamin Franklin right there.
Yeah, what's up? What's up, fellas? What up?
Well, yesterday was Marcus's birthday. Happy birthday again, little bro.
Happy
Thank
born
you,
on
man.
day, King.
Thank you, guys.
I hope my birthday gift made it to you, to the job yesterday. We won't say what it is. We won't say what it is.
Oh, he sent him a sick call.
52115, pretty little fucker.
Woo! I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything.
All
right.
Shit.
We're gonna start off recapping last Saturday's UFC. Actually, I got to tell you, man, pretty decent fucking card.
Oh, one of the greatest in a very long time.
Like it hasn't. There hasn't been a card like this in a while.
That's
And had I paid
unfortunate,
for it, it would have been worth the money.
That's unfortunate that you guys are like
Yeah.
making this up like that.
If-
Considering it's usually not entertaining, so it's nice that they finally got one right.
Oh,
Right?
my
For a
man,
change.
little bro. When I tell you, every fight was good.
I was gonna say,
Every
like, it's not like other cards have been terrible, but it's like you get a good fight here, good fight there. The prelims are better than the main card. No, every card from start to finish, every fight was great.
every fight.
Damn.
Hey,
You too, Mike. Stay
Hey.
Mike.
What's going on?
Okay.
What's going on, bro? Hey, you know what, Mike? I'm glad you hit us up. We look forward to having you on the show.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have you back on.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's. What was the first fight on the main card?
Krylov versus Dominic Reyes.
Dominic Reyes. Put my man to sleep.
He
He's
did,
been
bro.
hot lately. He's been on the streak lately.
I mean, a first
Yeah,
round
agreed.
KO, that kind of speaks for itself. That pretty much lets you know.
2 minutes in, too. 2 minutes in.
He's getting his groove back, man. Shout out to Dominic.
You know, I still say he won that first fight against John Jones, but you know that's neither here nor there.
The GOAT.
It's an argument. It's an argument that can't be dismissed outright.
3 rounds to 2. Feel free to rewatch it. If you want to disagree, hit me up. I'll be more than glad. Now the
What do I
second
hit you up
fight.
at?
Al at AOL.com. Al at
Yeah.
AOL.com. Bryce Mitchell.
Let's talk about him.
Yes, let's.
He got
Now,
the
listen,
ass whooping he
I
deserved.
You know me, I usually don't like to go down certain roads with certain things, but in this particular case, I'm going to go down this road. That is one dumb, racist, redneck, piece of shit motherfuckers.
From
And,
Alabama.
you know, it's not
Or was
about
it
where
Mississippi?
you're from. No, he from one of the...
One and the same.
Like he's from the same place. It don't matter, which is the point
They
that
all
I'm getting
cousins.
at. It don't matter where he's from, but he is definitely the stereotype. Michael, roll that first clip if you would. The one with him in the interview with the girl.
Stupidest thing you've ever lied about.
Well, my mom wouldn't be proud if I told this one. I can't tell. Can't tell. It was
Okay, it's okay.
well, okay, I'll tell.
Okay.
I'll tell. And this is my mom's gonna be ashamed, whatever. Okay. When I was little, I tried to grow a wheat plant. And my mom caught me.
That's so
and
innocent.
I told her it was a tomato plant.
Hi, I'm Nina, and I'm here with.
Bryce Mitchell.
You can cut it. You can cut it. I pretty much was bringing that up just to kind of show, like, that should show you how his personality is. But a lot of the videos he's been dropping lately, he's saying a lot of racist stuff, very bigoted things, and he got his ass fucking wrecked. And I'm so glad.
On that clip, I was only looking at one thing and one thing only.
Those titties.
Them titties.
Yeah.
Oh Lord in heaven! But yes, the Bryce Mitchell fight out was insane. What did you guys think? I mean, for second round when he choked him out?
Yeah. It was towards the end.
I mean, like, not only did he tap, but he went to sleep. He tapped
He
and went
he tapped
right
and
to
fell
sleep.
asleep.
That's the second clip that I sent you, Micah. It's actually the clip of him getting choked the fuck out right there. It's beautiful.
He
We'll see. We'll see if this gets flagged. Look at this choke. Look at this choke.
Man, hit him deep.
Oh, tap. Night, night.
Damn.
If Bryce Mitchell wasn't who he was, I would, again, I'm glad my man did him the way he did before, in the middle, and after.
Yes.
Bryce deserved every bit of it.
Yeah, he got taken advantage of, and after the shit he was talking, he deserves it.
He was talking a lot of shit about Silva, bro.
And even beyond Silva,
Well, in general, yeah.
defending
He's trying to-
Hitler and all this other
Yeah,
shit.
he's doing
like,
some.
you-
I didn't want to show any clips of that, but he's basically pulling this Sean Strickland shit. But he's ignorant. At least Sean Strickland sounds educated. Like the shit he's saying is dumb. It's completely dumb rhetoric. But he doesn't sound stupid when he's saying it. This fucking guy sounds like a goddamn moron. You know what I mean? Like, just I wouldn't even support the shit he was backing up in those videos and saying.
I mean, he literally sounds like his mom and dad are siblings, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and
I'm not
West
surprised
Virginia,
at all.
Alabama, Mississippi shit. That's Rick at AOL.com.
Don't leave Kentucky out now.
Man, he's that bad, huh?
Yep. Next fight, Yair Rodriguez. Boy.
glad he finally got him a win, man.
That
It's
was a
been 2
good
years.
win too.
Yeah, he needed it.
But it's Pitbull again. I mean, he needs to call it quits.
Now, how long has Pitbull been in the game? Because I know this was his first UFC fight, but I know he was in Bellator for a little bit.
I mean, he fought Michael Chandler years and years and years ago because Chandler KO'd his brother, and Pitbull stood up in the stands and was talking that shit. So Chandler stood up, and he's hanging over. It was kind of like a McGregor Habib situation where he was fighting like in the stands, and Pitbull's like, "All right, let's see you talk that shit in a couple weeks," and they fought, and Pitbull knocked him the fuck out. And this was years ago, so Pitbull's been around a while.
Well, speaking of your boy Chandler,
Jeez, yeah,
Patty the motherfucking baddie.
he's a beast.
Howdy,
Man.
buddy. Looks better every fight.
Man.
He's a
Real
fucking
one.
beast.
You look focused Saturday, bro.
Now, Marcus, when you look at Patty Pimblett's face, doesn't he remind you of Murphy?
Yes, I do see that. Yeah.
A name like Murphy sounds horrible.
Yeah, we knew a dude named Murphy, and
It does.
Patty looks
I see
just
it.
like that dude. I mean, Murphy ain't the fighter Patty is, but
Patty's cool
just-
too, man.
well, he was.
Seems like he's a cool cat.
Who, Patty
Yeah,
or
so-
Murphy?
Yeah, no, Patty. No, Murphy.
Oh yeah, Patty.
Patty.
Yeah.
He seems like he's a good cat, man.
Seems like a
He's a
real one. His
savage.
homegirl just retired too.
Right. They fought every fight together on every card, and then all of a sudden she starts to lose and he starts to win, and they separate.
Yeah.
Did
I
you see
think-
the card, Marcus?
I saw the highlights.
Oh, you
know-
suck.
I know the points. Like I'm not gonna pay for that event, bro. I'm not doing it.
Let's be real. Dana, close your ears. None of us paid for it.
That's true.
Well,
How did
I
you
went
guys-
to a bar. That is Matt at AOL.com. I went to a bar to watch the fight.
Listen, we've discussed it on here before. Once they change their pay-per-view format, I will watch every event.
So did
I'll
you
watch
have you
fight
seen
nights.
have you seen what they're laying out for that, by the way? Because the
Well,
contract
ESPN, yeah, their ESPN contract just ended. He's looking for like a Netflix
Listen,
HBO type deal.
No, they're already working it right now. They just can't say it all until it gets finalized. But let me give you the gist of it. It's going to be on Netflix, and similar to with the ESPN, where you see all those early rounds with your regular subscription, you're going to pay a premium subscription to see the mains, and it's going to be like $40 a month for Netflix to be able to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone paid for
It's going to
it.
be a package, though. It's going to be one of those things where there's going to be other shit with it. But the long and the short of it is, it won't be pay-per-view. It'll just be a higher premium rate on the monthly subscription for Netflix. That's what's coming. I'm telling you now. It's
I'm
coming.
still
not
premium
paying
rate.
for it.
I
They
don't
should
know.
do what the
Premium rate better
WWE
suck and
does.
fuck for that kind of money.
Thank you. I'm
We already paid $28 for ours. We paid $28 right now for our Netflix.
Shit, I don't.
I'm saying they should just do.
I got
what
somebody
WWE
else's account.
does. Like,
What was that,
just
Marcus?
Just put it on like Peacock or Netflix.
Yeah, that's what I'm
They
saying.
should just do what the WWE does. Like it works.
They are, but they can make more money with that. It's not going to be what they're charging right now for pay-per-views. Not anywhere in that neighborhood, but it's going to be a higher rate to get to watch those premium events. Bottom line.
Because they realize how many people are
Right.
illegally
It's gonna meet in the
streaming
middle.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
like
gonna meet in the middle.
those people are gonna be like, oh shit, I only got to pay $20 extra a month now, or $12 a month, so I'll pay that instead of illegally streaming it.
And
But is
you're
it
gonna
worth
get a
it?
bunch of other shit with it. They're gonna put the catalog on there, so you'll be able to go watch the old fights, and they'll break it down the same way that they're doing with WWE.
But is it worth it though? Like
If you're
paying
a
that
fan,
monthly every event? Like,
If
I'm
you
a fan,
love
but
if you love UFC enough, yeah. I mean, I pay monthly for NBA TV.
I mean, you
So
wouldn't go to it
I
from
get
28 to 50 if you watched all the fights.
I get every NBA
No.
game. There's got to be
No.
people who love the UFC more than us.
No,
You're
that's
trying to
true.
charge me
I
extra
feel
money.
that.
You're still just gonna motivate me
No.
to
Yeah.
stream it illegally.
At least
500
when I go to the
websites.
bar, I get a drink too, right?
Like
Allegedly.
I
in
got a
WWE,
I got a
if they
free
switched
drink
it up,
at home.
What's
if they
that?
switched it up, like if WWE switched it up and they went back to the pay-per-view format, I'm not watching any more of that either.
Right?
Exactly.
That-
They're not gonna
These
though.
subscriptions are ridiculous.
No,
Like,
no.
all these subscriptions, it's ridiculous.
I don't think it's coming to that with WWE. They know better. Right now, they're
That's what I mean.
more popular than they've been in a decade, almost two, and you're gonna find
That's
out
what I
that
mean.
Uso is the Rock's third person. Though.
Oh,
Just throwing that out there.
mm.
We're not
We'll
talking
find
about
out
that
this
shit
Saturday
tonight.
or this weekend, Saturday and
Yeah,
Sunday,
that's
18
true.
hours of WrestleMania
Yeah,
for the
that's
people
true.
that think UFC is boring.
We're talking
Yeah.
about real fights tonight. We'll save that for next show.
No, we're talking about entertainment, Matthew. And you guys said it. This was a great card, UFC. Wow, was so excited. Y'all have never said that. Like the 2 or 3 years
Well,
we've
because
been
you
doing
got to
this
think
pod.
out of 30 fights, we're going to get a couple good ones. This time, 30 fights were good. That's why
Yeah.
we say that.
Mhm.
No, that's
And
the thing. If you're trying to be entertained, you guys aren't as entertained.
Are you
What-
not entertained?
What entertains me is two dudes fighting to the death, not a script telling me who's going to fucking win.
But I don't know who's gonna win. I don't have the script.
Which I get it. I get why y'all love it. It's a show to y'all guys. Like I
Yeah,
get it.
it's a
I
show.
understand. But to me, I would pick the UFC over WWE just for the simple fact of these dudes are beating the shit out of each other, and I
I'll
like
say
that.
Now,
at one
I will
time
say
I
this.
did love the UFC. Like
Yes.
the Chuck Liddell era, the BJ Penn into the John Jones, McGregor, Brock Lesnar era. Like I loved it then.
I will admit it's
Even
gotten
Ronda
worse.
Rousey.
It's gotten worse. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Like they
I
were
will
like
say this though.
stars.
The WWE, whoever they hired as their cameraman,
He need a raise.
deserves a gold medal.
He need a raise.
He should be in the UFC as well. You know what I mean? Because there was a time in the UFC when the ring girls were in the ring. Not only did the fighter get attention, but the ring girl got attention.
Oh yeah.
And when she
Yeah,
was leaving,
That's true.
the cameraman
true.
was fixated on that booty. So you got
Okay.
to
That's
see
true.
which one of those girls had big butts and not.
Those
Now they
girls
went away
became
from it.
stars.
Because
Like,
they
those
look
ring
they
girls
look
became
they looking
stars.
at the front side now.
Well, you know, we need to see both sides. You know, you can hire more than one cameraman. The UFC's making a ton of money. And whoever's
They
a
really
cameraman
are.
in the UFC, take notes from the guy in the WWE, buddy. Take
Thank you.
That's
notes.
another thing. We
Thank
can't
you.
get into it now, but the UFC's pay structure is another thing that's an issue. But
Oh,
we don't have
yeah.
to dig
Yeah.
that deep into that now.
Yeah.
But
But to wrap up the
Yeah.
UFC, the main event,
Mm.
for a fight that went 5 rounds, it did not disappoint.
Diego got robbed.
You think he won?
Yeah.
they had to give it to
Oh,
Volk,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Volk,
shit.
Volk
been losing
ran.
too much.
He ran away for 5 rounds. Please look at Volk's face at the end of the fight. Look at Diego's.
I'm not going to lie. When you mentioned that, it took me back to when GSP and BJ Penn fought, since Marcus
Oh,
mentioned his name.
That was a good fight.
Volk looked just like GSP did at the end of that fight.
Did you see
Now-
Rhea Ripley there cheering him on?
Mm-hmm.
Rhea Ripley and her old man were there cheering on Volk.
It was a good fight, though. I mean,
It was
It was a
decent.
good fight, but I mean, you run a track mile, punch your dude once and run away. I mean, I don't.
Floyd
I don't know.
Mayweather style.
But it's different. Boxing is different. UFC is we're gonna wrestle, we're gonna kick, we're gonna punch, we're gonna fight.
gladiator shit.
Boxing
Yeah,
is I don't want to get hit and I just want to hit you and move.
That's
I
true.
like watching
UFC
the
is a
kickboxers
clash.
video.
You gotta go at it. You gotta literally fight to the death. You want to beat the fuck out of the dude in front of you in any way possible. If you duck once, punch, and run away in a cage, I don't know. Call me
Mhm.
crazy. I love Volk. I wanted Volk to win, but Diego won that fight.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I kind of wanted Diego to win.
Really, I did too.
I kind of wanted Diego to win, and that's
glad
no knock to
Volk won,
Volk
man.
because I got, I love Volk.
He's been
The
losing
guy-
too much, bro. He needed to win, man.
Look, the
Damn, he put
losses that he
strap back
suffered,
on him.
he went up in weight
Killers.
and lost
Yeah, he losing
Twice.
to killers. I get it.
Twice.
twice.
And
Hey,
then
man,
Other
they
than
put
that-
strap on him.
and then Ilya knocked him out. He got knocked out 3 fights in the last 4.
Yeah.
I mean, killers though, all killers. I get it, but hey, man,
He's still gonna
If it
be a
goes
Hall
to
of
the
Famer.
decision- No, if it goes
the-
to a decision, you know,
He's the greatest ever in that weight class. It's no
Yeah,
doubt.
for
For
sure.
the most part, yeah.
But he
For
got
the
beat
most
the
part.
fuck up. He got beat the fuck up.
It's gonna be shenanigans, man. If it comes down to the judges, this has been proven. It will be shenanigans.
That's why you should never leave it to the judges. Well, we hope for
So-
another good card. Do you know what's coming up next, Matt? Before we move on,
In like
317.
3 weeks, there's a pretty good fight.
Isn't that
I
Pena
know
and
that-
Harrison coming
I know
up?
that O'Malley
Oh.
fights soon.
Yeah, the O'Malley fight coming up, right? 317, right?
Pena is coming back.
Oh yeah. O'Malley
you're
fight.
right because the Kayla and Pena are fighting, and there's talk about Amanda Nunez coming back.
Amanda Nunes is coming back.
Oh,
Good.
Good.
I
So the
hope
next
I hope she
two are
beat.
fight nights. 315 Bilal is fighting and Shevchenko is fighting.
Ooh.
So that'll be a pretty good card. And then 316 Marab and O'Malley go back at it.
Nice.
That's a rematch. And Juliana Pena is coming to fight Kayla Harrison, the big swole blonde bitch.
Yep. I hope Kayla smashes her face. I don't like
Swole.
Pena for some reason.
We've
Yeah.
got a good next few weeks of fights. The next few weeks are going to be good, but I'm really excited for O'Malley to go back out there and show everybody why he was champ.
Yes. Let's go.
We'll
Sugar
see.
Shack.
We shall see. All right. I was super excited for the new season of The Last of Us. I hear not all of us watched the first episode. Who caught the first episode?
It was 3 days ago now.
I did.
I'm not gonna lie, I caught some of it, but I fell asleep.
Fell asleep, did you?
But I also watched it at like 12 o'clock at night. So
I have
I'm
watched
not.
the entire first season. Lost it.
I'm not gonna say that the shit sucked. I won't go that far, because part of my excuse was it was late, but I did fall asleep watching it.
Did you catch it, Gabe?
Yeah, I caught it. Liking where the direction is going. I don't want to mess it up for everybody else, but
I mean, look,
You can talk about
feel
it for a second.
free. Feel free. Because, I mean, with this episode, there wasn't too much, if you will. They're like setting it up and building it up.
Mhm.
well, I mean, something different happened with these guys, with the
Yeah.
you know
Go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
spill
So something that most zombie movies and shows don't do, and they're having them learn. You know what I'm saying? They're doing tactics now. That's something that they've never done before for any zombie movie.
The way that
Sure.
girl lured Ellie in
hmm
and then
Mhm.
pounced on her.
hmm
Well, if you remember, and again, it's fresh with me because I just watched the whole first season. That's the whole point in the fungus. The fungus will do anything to overtake everything. It's its whole mission. It's its whole goal. Any means necessary is the terminology used. So you have to think that they're intelligent if they've done it, because they say it's multiple planets have been overtaken by this before.
Oh yeah. And with this particular fungus, it's actually an actual fungus.
Right.
And shit like this could really pop off because what was it? I think it was like 5 months ago. They said they found that particular fungus in a spider.
Yeah, that type shit.
So yeah, beware, be scared. But in this episode, man, oh, and Ellie gets bit again.
No surprise.
She just can't stop getting bit. Like, really?
Yeah, but she's immune, so it doesn't matter.
Right. So
I mean, how
I
much
don't
are you
think
going
she
to
really
test it
cares.
though? How much?
I don't think she really cares because
Playing with fire, man.
she's already has it in her head that she's immune to that. So she's not
And-
going to be as careful as everybody else.
She's still got to worry about getting ripped apart. Though.
Yeah, true, but not about getting bit.
She's gonna not care until it's too late.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure. I will throw it out there too that they are doing a drop for the game. You'll be able to play as the two of them now in the game. Like you can do their story in the game now. They're doing a DLC for it.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm surprised it took him so long. To...
Yeah, you play as Ellie and what's his name?
Nice.
Mhm.
Now, my thing is with her immunity, because there's a scene where they're at a community dance or what have you,
Mhm.
and you see her and her buddy doing the slow dance.
Yeah, I saw that
And,
coming.
Her lady friend. That was obvious the whole episode. That was, they said
yeah,
that
pretty
up.
much.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Pretty much.
It's 2025, man. Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Well, that old man did.
Yeah,
do.
No,
Fuck
he
her.
hasn't. Perfect word. Old man. There you go.
Now, I don't know if you recognize him,
He
but
looked
that's
familiar.
homeboy in that movie Thinner. That Stephen King movie Thinner.
Oh, I thought he looked familiar. Yeah. Okay.
That's who that is.
He
That's
ain't
who that
learning,
is.
bro. He ain't learning.
He
fucking with
learned.
people.
He was like, "Oh, you
He
fucking
learned.
dykes." And Ellie's like, "What'd you say?" And then out of
Yeah.
nowhere, you see, and that's where.
Ellie starts dyking out in this one, eh?
Oh, I mean,
Now
like-
explain this. Explain something to me. Why did Ellie get mad when Joel defended her when she was about to do the exact same thing he did? Why?
Exactly.
I get it. She's a teenager. When you're a teenager, you hate your parents. I get it. Whatever. But come on, man. Like
What teenager
He
hates
did.
your parents like that? Like, she has no respect for this dude, especially
He
after
did.
everything that he's done.
he did lie to her, though. I have a feeling that she must know or feel that he's not telling her the whole truth. I don't
You saw-
understand why he didn't. He could have just told her, "Hey, man."
Yeah, I don't
they were
understand that
gonna
either.
sacrifice you.
You see her face and you
decided
see his
that I didn't
face
want that. Yeah.
when she was like, "Swear to me that what you said was the truth."
hmm
Yep.
He paused. He swore. You could see on her face where she's like, "Okay, I'm not going to push it. Let's just get the fuck out of here." You could tell that
Yeah.
she didn't believe him, so she knows.
He could have just told her the truth.
Damn.
Obviously, he loves her like his daughter. So yeah, they were going to essentially kill you to come up with a cure. I didn't want you to die. So,
I'm so happy Kiki and Angel were never like that at her age. I mean, granted, they probably would have ended up choked, but nonetheless, I'm just glad they never.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it though. When you're a teenager, like shit, we were all
You're gonna
teenagers
rebel.
at one point. Yeah, it's natural.
What's
But,
the
like,
new
to
world
that
though?
degree?
What they
But
do
see-
to rebel now is a lot.
Yeah, and she's in a different time. You see, kid or
Yes,
not,
that's true.
kid, child or not, in the situation that they're in,
Mhm.
you're not a normal teenager. Even if you're 19, you're still not a normal teenager, and
gotta put
you're a
that shit
fucking adult
aside.
at that point. You're 19 or not,
Yeah.
you're a fucking adult.
Yeah, I mean, you're still a kid, but I see what you're saying. No,
There's real life shit
technically,
going on.
You're an adult. Yeah.
At any second, those things can bust through your fucking gate and ransack the whole fucking place. And here you
Yeah.
are,
You know
popping
what
an
I was
attitude with the
thinking?
dude. Go
And
ahead, bro.
not to like go too far ahead. In the case that they go by the video game and like he does get killed, at
Oh, he
some
gonna
point,
die.
That's when she's going to appreciate him. That's when it's going to hit her like, oh, maybe I should have told him I loved him. Oh, maybe I should have been better to him. And like it's
I
going to
think-
be too late at that point.
I think he's gonna die either in the next 2 episodes.
I have a feeling too. I mean,
Yeah,
they could
so-
swerve us. Like, they could swerve us and go
Kill
completely
Ellie.
left from the game. They could. I mean, hey, that'd be different than the game, right? If that's what the plan is, unless they go on straight by the book, which I don't think they have. to
Nah,
this
because those
point,
people
so,
found the compound. You know what their goal mission is.
yeah.
We all see Joel as the good guy.
Sorry.
That's because we've been following the story from his perspective.
Well, Ellie
He's
and
the
Joel weren't in the game until now, so you can't say
Yeah.
that hasn't.
And to be fair, probably like everybody's a villain in somebody else's story to a degree.
Yeah.
Whether you
I
don't
mean,
think you are.
Not to go completely off topic, but if you go back to The Walking Dead, if we were following Negan from the start,
Mm-hmm.
Rick would be the villain.
Absolutely.
Oh,
All
Rick
day.
is a villain, though. I love
Oh, I
Rick.
mean-
He is definitely a villain.
Yeah, I mean, you got
that's-
to do what you got to do, bro. You got to
The
adapt.
levels
You
he
know
goes
Al
to,
likes
like, savage. I mean, listen, I'm not mad at him though. At certain points, especially at the Carl situation, nah, bro. What y'all about to do? Nah, I got to go.
I'm gonna bite your neck off too, nigga.
Yeah, but sometimes
Shit.
Rick went to that next level too, where it was like, I don't know if I would.
It's
That
in,
far.
our, it's
Joel,
in the name.
in
It's
that
in the name.
in that season finale,
Fair
Joel
enough.
went to that next level.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, he didn't hesitate.
Well, shit.
Of course not.
Ellie did too.
There was no hesitation at all.
Oh yeah, with that pedophile, yeah, Ellie did her thing with him.
She showed a lot, man. That's what I mean. Like, I feel like the development of the characters is what makes that show. I personally didn't love this episode, but I'm not where I'm like, oh, I can't watch it. No, I think it's gonna get to where it's supposed to go. But
Yeah,
I watched
fig-
this
I-
episode and was a little let down. But
That's where I was gonna ask you and Gabe.
Mm.
Like, it can't always be action packed. You
true,
got to set stuff up.
true.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's
see,
what I understand. Like, that's
because you
how
see how the episode, ended. You had the moron with the fucking little sparkler. Now, where you're at is cold. Those things are frozen. You guys have groups trying to,
Mhm.
take care of these things. Like, why would you be dumb enough?
Did you see the fungus in the
Yep.
tree?
Yeah,
Yep.
as soon as it
It's
warmed
in-
up.
It's in the whatchamacallit.
No, it's
in
and that's
the
big-
tent.
in the pipes. It's
And
in
that's-
the pipes.
Yeah. And that's basically GPS for those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So guess what? Not only are they on the way, but that group found the compound.
Yep.
You know that chick is hell bent on killing Joel
Yep.
Facts.
because she lost friends.
Yeah.
So
Didn't he kill her dad? I think in the video game he killed her dad. I don't know about this version. I don't know if that's what the story.
Yeah, I know
is, but
they-
I think in the
yeah, I know
game
they-
it was her dad.
they might have switched it up.
Which
I mean,
is
look at
perfectly fine. Like, you kill my dad, I'm coming after you too. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Would you go after him, Matt, if they killed me?
Shit. You shouldn't even have to ask.
That was. I was just. It was a description.
I
for
think
the
that's a
audience.
no. I think that's a no. He said. Right?
Matt would just have to
Oh.
send a call out, and the troops would be on the way,
Hey,
bro.
I thought Matt was about to troll, bro.
nah, I can't troll about that.
Hey,
He
listen,
ain't gonna
Matt,
troll pops like that.
Matt will go in on me, but there's certain things, Gabe, you just don't play with.
That's true. Yeah,
That's one of
family.
them.
Don't do that. It's like Vin Diesel
You-
said, man.
Hey,
Nah,
Rick,
you
the
can't,
quote-
you can't mess with family, man.
Hey Rick, to quote Rick, we're going to war.
We want to war, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
If
yeah.
any of y'all got caught up, that includes you too, Mike. You know what it is.
Yeah,
We're going to war.
that's it.
We're going to. And
Rick had that
I
way,
think-
man. He'll tell a story. He'll get you galvanized, bro. You ready to kill innocent people?
a good cult leader.
Crimes.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Shit,
saying?
I will too.
Now,
He'll be like, man,
going
let's
back-
do it.
What's her name from Home Alone? I want to compliment
Oh, no.
her for allowing herself to.
Shit's
I know she's
creepy,
probably
bro.
had some work done, but
The
she's allowing
mother?
herself to age.
The mother from
Mhm.
the mother.
Yeah, the
from,
mother from Home
But-
Alone. Yeah,
She's, I think she's in her
Catherine O'Hara.
70s now, man.
Yeah, it's
Catherine
Catherine
O'Hara.
O'Hara. Yeah, she's
Mhm.
in Schitt's Creek as well.
She's got to be in her
She's great on that.
70s. Like she was
Yeah.
fucking old in the 80s.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I mean, I think for her age, she looks pretty good.
No, yeah.
yeah. Because
Well,
when
you know,
you see
she's showing-
when
she's
you look at
showing
what some of
age,
these
but-
women have done to themselves, I'm glad
Yeah.
that she's allowed herself to do it naturally because she
She's
still looks
probably-
good to me.
She's probably drinking the baby blood, and she's been smart with the adrenochrome. She's probably been smart with what she's done for surgery. But she looks very pale.
She
Yeah,
always has though.
She's probably a witch.
I think she always has. Like watching Home Alone, especially
Yeah.
with the red hair, it really pops. Like her
Yeah.
skin. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think she has. But no, I
Now,
agree, man. She hasn't destroyed herself.
If you don't
Like,
let me
others
get
have.
this house.
'cause,
I
like,
almost
once
didn't
they start-
recognize her.
And once they start with the surgeries and doing this and that, now you're just old and you look crazy. Like you might
And
as
you
well
look
just age. You're
nasty.
still gonna age. You're still getting older. You can't stop that. Not yet, at least.
But I
Well,
commend her. I
slow down.
commend her character for being Joel's therapist, knowing that this dude killed your husband.
Yeah, I was gonna say that takes it almost everything
Yeah.
in you.
That's
Because I
true.
mean, me, we all know Al is petty, vengeful. I would allow him to come to my office, offer some therapy.
Mhm.
Hey, homie, why don't you go ahead and lay down on the couch and close your eyes?
Ouch.
And when he wakes up, he'll be bleeding ear to ear.
A
There's no
Colombian
way in
neck
hell.
timer? You would give him a Colombian neck timer?
There's no way in hell you're gonna kill my wife. And you're gonna come in here and think, get the out of here.
Did he know that he killed her husband? Until
I
she
believe
said
so.
it? Okay.
She just wasn't willing to open up about it until then because she was drunk.
True. Gotcha.
But yeah, good. It wasn't a bad episode. I see where they're going. I see how they're setting it up. I have no complaints. I know you youngsters,
Gangsters. Wanksters.
you need action packed, but no, it's not bad.
100%.
Again, that's The Last of Us on Max. I almost said HBO.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean,
Sliding
still close
on.
it.
Sliding on.
Yeah.
Episode 1 of Black Mirror,
it's awesome.
entitled Common People.
They always got to do it, man.
I anticipate healthcare to be like this. This is not far fetched.
But all of these episodes are.
And
That's the scary part.
It's very
this episode
Twilight Zone-esque.
it reminded me of the episode, was it season 1 or 2, where the boyfriend died and then they sent the package and
Season 2.
Season 2.
Be
and
right
they had
back.
like the AI boyfriend.
Yeah, dude. Holy shit.
With the upload, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now I think I pretty much already know the answer. Like, Gabe, would you do this to your wife? Now, mind you, they're telling you she's dead. There's no other help. Did he freeze? It looks like he's frozen. Did the Men in Black get him?
Did he freeze?
Okay, we
I
got
heard
him.
that.
We got him back. We got him back.
I guess see, it's kind of hard because when you're not situation, you can't say, oh, I'm gonna do it this way or I'm gonna do it that way. I mean, selfishly, I would say, yeah, I wouldn't want my wife to be around. You know what I'm saying? I want my loved one to be around. But honestly, I mean, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You know, I mean, you see what they went through.
Yeah.
You know, every time there was an upgrade, what happened? Oh, more money. Oh, this is plus. Oh.
I mean, like, dude, especially like during sex.
There's
You got
context
the act.
to it, though. If you have the means to support that, then yeah. But if you're just a regular person, no.
Hence why it's
And
called
I
Common
would-
People.
And I wouldn't want it either. I would not want to be kept alive that way.
Well, you saw what my boy was doing to get that money.
Oh yeah.
That's the.
That's where I was going. Now, Rick, would you
That's what you're gonna do.
would you humiliate yourself the way my man did to keep your wife alive in that way?
I mean, that guy was a total fucking putz and a cuck anyway. Like, see, like I would have got the bread. Would I go through some shit to get the bread? 100%, absolutely, 1000%, whatever you want to say. I wouldn't have to go through those means though. But I mean,
Yeah, because
like,
I know how
that's
to
not-
rob people. So
I mean, it wasn't like it was that bad. I get the little bit of embarrassment and humiliating when I want to do it. Of course not. But I mean, there's a lot worse things.
There's a lot better
Right.
things too.
like
Well,
in the
yeah,
first season, fucking a
great.
pig.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, go back
Oh,
to what
man.
you know.
Ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah, you can't.
You probably
I
think that's who you are.
I'm like a fan of I like Rashida Jones. Of like
yes.
I liked Anne and I liked Karen and stuff and a few movies
The
she's
dude who
been
played
in.
her husband, I can't remember his name. He's good too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that dude. again, total putz though. But the whole dude, that shit was kind of a shot at Neuralink too. That's kind of the shit that Neuralink kind of is at the end of the day.
That's exactly what
That's-
that shit is.
That's pretty much Black Mirror, period.
Yes.
Because like, man, there's no way. There's no
No.
way. As we move on,
I bust
there's
out.
no way.
We're sitting here
No.
doing the show, and I just bust out with, "Oh, are you not happy with your NBA team? Would you like to try this new betting league?"
I
your
love
fantasy
the
draft
church
picks are all
direction
injured?
when she was talking to the kid. Like, yeah, your family need Jesus.
Your family needs Jesus. Oh yeah, that one. Oh God.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that's a big no for me. Like, I couldn't. Look, we've talked about me keeping Micah alive if she turned into a zombie.
But you know what?
With this, I don't know,
Not to cut you
man.
off, bro. To be fair, he didn't know the extremes initially.
Well, yeah, you didn't know.
he
it was
learned as he was going.
You
know what I'm
gotta
saying? Like they
kind
learned
of
as they were going.
in the back of your mind, you gotta kind of expect that type of shit to happen, though. Like,
But no, like Rick
Yeah.
said, he's
what
a putz.
what do
He
you
doesn't
really
know.
think is gonna happen?
That was some.
There's
Pet
always a
Sematary.
catch.
It's like Pet Cemetery. You know what I
Everything.
mean? Like it's literally like Pet Cemetery, just with a completely different like revolt to it. Like obviously she didn't die; she was just gonna die. You know what I mean? So, like when you're supposed to die, you're supposed to die. This gets proven to us time and time again. Like, and if you prolong it, or you do some shit to go out early, the universe and the source don't like that shit. Like you get recycled differently. Like that's what turns you into a servant, or you got to go to where it's not pleasant.
Mhm.
Hey man, is it just me or you guys freezing up?
We believe it's you.
That's just might be you, Dave. I think so.
Because
You had-
every
Yeah,
5 seconds,
just-
your face kind of freezes. Are you coming in, Gabe? Are they trying to block you off?
Uh-oh.
Well, what people don't know is that Gabe is a Puerto Rican rebel.
Mm.
He's wanted.
Hey man, don't be saying shit like that online.
No, I thought you meant a rebel. Like, don't tread on me.
He'll be knocking on my windows.
They gonna bust
Uh,
through my door too.
Trumper the thumper.
Like, yeah, you're affiliated, Matt. Yeah, that's Matt at AOL.com. Matt at
Affiliated.
AOL. Now, yeah, that's a big no for me. I don't think I could do Micah like that. I don't know. Yeah,
What about now? What about?
because look, because you see how he not only did he humiliate himself, but the torture that he put himself through, and that she initially went through, and you
That's
see
right.
how he had to put her, like, and then the way he had to kill her at the end. Then
Twice. He went through that shit twice.
yeah, like
Yeah.
no, that's a big no for me.
Mm-mm.
Big no for me. Episode 2, entitled Bête Noire, which
might be the best
translated in
episode.
English, roughly translated in English is like Black Creature.
You
That'd be the best
This was one of my
one.
favorite. This was one of my favorite episodes.
Mhm.
Of this season or in general?
Uh,
Black Mirror in general.
good question.
I couldn't say mine all time. My all time favorite is probably the one where that dude goes to that video game.
Oh yeah, that's the
The
best.
USS Callister, yeah, the USS Callister is one of
Oh,
my
yes.
favorites. That
Yeah,
stands
that's
out.
good. That's a good one.
For now, I'll say for this season, Bête Noire is one of my favorite episodes. Because I mean, dude, the way she made, man, can you imagine? I mean, we already kind of feel like we're living in a situation like that anyway.
Mhm.
We just don't know who's clicking that button.
Somebody's clicking my button right now.
No,
If you are clicking my
yeah.
button, give me a better financial situation, motherfucker.
You know what I mean? Like
Thank
we,
you. Click this one. Stop clicking that one.
But you know what though? I think about that episode. I think the wrong person won. To be fair, she was the
Yeah, because
villain
I
of
don't
that
like bullies.
episode.
Because she was a bully.
Yeah, I mean, old girl turned into a monster.
Yes, it was the
because
best
of it.
episode, Sean. We agree.
Like she turned into a monster because of that, but she's still the reason for that whole situation.
I'm glad
Now,
you mentioned
power
that.
Would be crazy though.
Oh, bro.
That
Because
would
I'm
be-
glad you mentioned that. You know how petty I am. We all know how vengeful I am. Can you imagine if I was as intelligent as this broad? and able to come up with the shit that she just did right there.
The world better watch out.
I mean, we
Well,
already
she's-
know if I had lasers coming through my eyeballs, what would happen. So
Oh,
let's just-
Homelander out.
She's literally changing reality in the moment. Like she's literally
Yes.
changing
in the
reality
moment.
in seconds. Like
Wait. Are we talking about two different episodes here?
No, this is episode 2 where
this
the
is
white
episode
girl,
2.
the white girl had that little clicky thing,
Right. Wait,
and
what's
she
the
went
name
to
of that?
that Bête Noire.
Yeah.
So like, she had me messed up because I had to rewatch the episode because I'm like, was it Bernie's? Was it Barney's?
That's how you know
So
it's
I'm
a
like-
good one, though. You got to rewatch that
Yeah.
bit.
Oh no, it was
I'm-
definitely Barney's. I saw that hat and I was like,
Yeah.
that's there for a reason. There
It's
for a
Bernie.
reason.
It was Bernie. I was like,
Mhm.
yo, she had me fucked up.
Yeah. In
Because
the
I was
moment, though.
thinking, I was like, yo, is this black chick just crazy? You know what I'm saying? The whole time. But turns out, now
when she got
what I
her
like,
with the surveillance camera drinking the milk, I was like, yo,
That was crazy. That was
She
crazy,
knows
bro.
she didn't do that. She
That
knows
was
she didn't do
crazy.
that.
she was like, I'm
Oh,
allergic
man.
to this. Well, like, yo, take another sip, prove it to him. But she
Yeah.
wasn't even
Allergy.
thinking in the moment.
But she was like, a nut allergy doesn't exist. And they're like, what are you talking about? That's not a thing.
A nutology, nutology. What the fuck?
Nutology,
Yeah,
yeah.
like, what the fuck is a nutology? Like, what are you talking about, bitch?
She was breaking
And then her
shit
boyfriend
down,
was
man.
flipping on her.
Well, you saw when she texted the other girl, and then she ended up finding out that she had killed herself because she went crazy.
Mhm.
And she wasn't
Mhm.
crazy. It was that she did that same shit that she was going
Oh,
through.
no,
She was doing the
broker.
same thing.
Puppet master, dog.
Yeah.
Puppet
You know what?
master.
Oh yeah, that's some
The
scary
thing
shit,
that
bro.
Like the thing that she did that was impressive to me, she grabbed that gun and shot her. People don't do that in shows and movies. Like they don't react like that.
Uh-huh.
Like she reacted instantly and grabbing the clicker and saying, "You work for me now." Like that was
That's
That was
fucking
smart.
crazy.
That was thinking in the moment.
Hell yeah, that shit was
Yeah.
thinking.
That was
Hell
thinking in the
yeah.
moment.
and she was shot at that point too. So you know, like, yeah, I mean, she was impressive.
Talking about she
man.
shot herself. And dude, when old girl had that picture of being an empress,
Mm.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds appealing. I might have done the same thing too.
Oh, God.
But she said
Bend
she
the
done
knee.
everything. She said she done everything, man. She done lived every life, done everything. I mean,
If you were allowed to, and I'm asking all of you this, would you want to wield that kind of power?
Absolutely,
No.
100%.
No, fuck that.
Now,
Yes.
be honest in this. Be honest, like,
That's a lot
are we
of
all
power
saying
to
yes to
have.
this?
I'm saying
I'm
yes.
definitely saying yes.
Okay,
I
say
say
yes.
no. I say no.
you say
Don't
no.
worry, Matt. I got
Yeah.
you though. You don't need the power. I got it for us. We're good.
So
Mhm.
let me ask you
So-
guys this: be honest now.
Mm.
Would you use it to do good?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, nah. If I had the power, I'm a bad boy.
You see,
Call me an early piston.
you're gonna see Matt's finger on the clicker talking about. Yeah, you want to get naked right
Yeah,
now?
You
Click,
want
click,
to?
click.
Yeah.
You want to show me those titties? Click, click, click.
Show me
Clap
that
them
booty.
cheeks. Click, click.
I honestly feel like I wouldn't be using it much. I feel like I would only have to use it a few
You
times
see, bro?
to
You
get
see,
the world to where it needs to
Do
be.
the right
And
things
then
and then help people.
I'm relaxed. Yeah, I'm just helping people, fixing the world.
I see, but
I'm
we
with
would
it.
fall apart if that was the case. If everything was good, it'd be worse
Then
than
I
it is
fix it.
now.
Hey,
Just
Matt, I got the
superhero
clicker.
shit. My local area.
Yeah, I got
Now
the
look.
clicker. I fixed it again. It keeps breaking. I fix it. It breaks. I fix it. That's my job. I fix. I fix. And I go
all right,
back
Bruce
and play.
Almighty.
Right.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I was thinking
man,
Adam
you got
Sandler
that
and
power.
Click.
You see, there goes
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything
can't
that
be
you
bad.
do is going to require a reset. Now, you see, for me, I would probably approach it from a Thanos standpoint, from
Oh, God.
from a
I knew it. I
Punisher
knew it. I
standpoint.
knew that was the word.
What, like a cleansing of the wicked?
Yes, because there's some people that got to go.
Yeah.
Some people want to be all forgiving. They deserve. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. You gotta go.
Get
Bye
the
bye,
fuck
night
outta
night.
here.
So that New
Ooh.
York came through.
But see,
That
now
fucking
you've
guy.
opened up a whole nother conversation because who determines who's good and who's bad?
Well, see, that's why you don't want me to have it.
Santa Claus,
God and
hello?
Jesus. God and
Santa
Jesus.
Claus.
Well,
We
Not
already know
everybody
because look,
believes in Jesus.
if
Yeah, Al can't have that power, bro.
if you're good,
We're all
you know,
fucked.
if you're good and you're cool and good to go, you know, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But if you give me a bad vibe, you know, hey man, you just fucked up.
Al, you can't get that
Because
power
guess what?
though, man.
Click, jump off a
No.
high building. How
Yeah,
you
hell
how you
no.
doing?
And you
God,
have
I make
strong
one more funny
patience.
joke at Al. I'm gonna be jumping off a building.
I know,
Yeah.
for real.
Al, you have like the shortest patience, and you've said on this current podcast that you are petty. No, we don't need petty. Guys.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Can
he
you
can't have
imagine-
that, bro? He
Can you
cannot
imagine
have
me
that.
having that clicker in rush hour traffic?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
for the love of
So you're not gonna
Jesus.
clear traffic. You're gonna
You
kill
can clear a
people.
whole lane for you.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna just move the cars like Bruce Almighty. No, you're gonna move the cars into a fire or off a cliff or something.
He gonna
Like,
drive them
look,
off the bridge and they gonna.
We
be
all
swimming
saw
in the water.
Infinity War. We all saw Infinity War. We all saw how people just turned into dust. All right. Don't give me the gauntlet. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm snapping my finger 3 times.
Bro, he
Oh,
could have just
God.
doubled the resources, man. He have to take out half the.
It's gonna be Al, Micah, and a couple bad bitches. The rest of us are fucked.
I
Hey,
know.
look, I love you guys.
For
You guys will
real.
be all right. We're gonna be running the world, man. We're gonna be
For
running
how
the world.
long?
All the races gonna be gone. That's
Yeah.
all races: whites, blacks, Hispanics.
Until
Until
we
we
say-
piss you,
If
I'm-
you
until we piss
racist,
you
you
off.
gone.
Did
I
you say
make one
piss you
funny
off?
joke at you, and you gonna go, all right. You thought that was funny? See how funny
What you
that
say
shit
about my
is."
mama?
I know.
Yeah.
Until
And
we
you
piss
might-
you off.
You could just twist it to where, like, hey, like, and Doctor Strange, where we're like punching ourselves for like a week. It don't have to be death, but it could just be some fucked up stuff. Be
Yeah.
like, why did you do that to me? Oh, I didn't like how you say good morning today.
Oh,
Like,
you're going to,
Yeah.
you're going to wish you were dead.
oh man. No, we
I'm
gotta
not
get
that
the
bad,
clicker.
guys. I mean,
Bro, we
shit.
gotta get the clicker from you at that point.
I
Now
consider
it's
myself
become
a
whole
loving
other
human
thing.
being.
Yeah,
What?
you are.
Oh,
To the
God,
ones you
all
love.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
But not to the
dang.
world. Not to the world. Just to the ones
Well, look.
you love.
There's a lot of damn, I'm trying not to use that word.
Oh.
There's a lot of simple jacks in the world. And because their mothers didn't take the time to abort them,
Oh God.
it's my duty to take. God forgive me. It's my duty to take care of it. That's why. Don't give me the clicker. That's all I'm saying. Just don't give me the clicker.
The click, click out.
I think you go get the clickers, bro. I think they're good. I think you can get the clicker, man.
I'll be clicking in hell, huh? God forgive me. I'm only
I was
playing.
gonna say you'll be clicking your own in a second.
You have that, you would never die.
No,
You know what I'm saying, Gabe? You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know exactly what
All
you're
right.
the
So we all
possibility,
agree.
right?
We all agree. We would all do good with the clicker, especially me. I would do the most good. All right, because
Click,
I
click.
would.
No more cancer.
I would do the most bad.
I can't stand you, man. You sound so perfect.
Here's Matt. Here's Matt. Click, click. Turn every McDonald's into a strip club. Click,
Hey.
click. They show pussy. Click, click. It's free.
Lord have mercy. That's Matt at AOL.com for all you ladies out there. Yes.
God.
Episode
Hey.
3. Oh, you got Marcus all choked up. Hotel Reverie. Now, this is one of those things where Black Mirror has those things where you put that shit on the side of your head, you flip into it. I'm
Yeah,
just going to
no.
start off and say no.
Nope.
No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
In what condition
Now,
or situation would you think it'd be okay for someone to?
Okay,
None.
so wait,
Never.
wait.
None. Never.
Wait,
Right.
is this the one where that actress
Where-
portrayed
Yeah.
a
The black
different-
lady, yeah. Now,
She went to
I
the
think
movie.
the concept of filming a movie like that is cool from a nerd's perspective,
Mhm.
but yeah, man, I'm not, I tried the VR goggles before. That shit made me nauseous. It didn't feel right. Seeing how it's easy to get into your head with shit, yeah, there's no way. No. Mm-mm. And this happened to be an episode the wife sat down in the room and started watching. So there was a lot of like, what the F is wrong with this chick?
The time passes differently there, though, right?
Time, yeah, because like 10 minutes on the outside world could be like days for her, maybe
Yeah.
even months. I can't remember how they
But she
Well,
was
you
in
math
there.
and me
Yeah.
math and me don't mix.
Yeah, you saw how fast it was moving.
And that's not your Asian side.
No. Yeah,
She
you know,
seemed
I'm
like
only,
she
I'm
was in
only,
there
I'm
a
only
while.
Chinese from the waist down, which is a shame. But
It was only like an hour or two for them.
Oh,
It felt like
yeah,
she
this
was
was
in
the
there for
longest
like
episode, and
months.
it didn't need to be this long.
I hate when
No.
they do that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm going to ask a question, and I don't mean to offend,
Yes, you
but
do.
somebody
Was it
somebody
yeah?
asked me, and I didn't know the answer.
I already know.
The black actress on the show. Do we know if she is a biological woman?
I
Or
can't
was
tell.
she?
I have a hard time telling. So
I'm pretty sure she is, but I mean, I don't know for sure. Now that you've said this,
I just think that
I haven't
everybody is
confirmed it.
not what they
And if
seem.
anyone has any question, that's Marcus at AOL.com. Marcus at AOL.com.
I'm not
I
the
just
one asking the question. You are. I'm commenting on your question. I
you wanted
think
me.
for sure that it is, but there's a small percentage of since you asked this question to me, I don't know.
How many
Because I
looks
don't
did
know.
we get at her knuckles during the episode? Because that's the clear cut sign right there.
That's Matt at AOL.com.
Oh man.
Oh,
You do some
Oh,
borderline
um,
shit on this show, bro.
That's what makes it the best.
I'm pretty sure.
Again,
it's
that wasn't
true.
me. I was just asking for a friend.
I
I
couldn't
didn't know
tell.
how. And
And the
you know, it's 2025. We don't know these days. You know, everybody's changing into
yeah,
something. Everybody
mean-
feels like they something else. So I was just asking because you know the way she was making out with that white girl, you know, she looked like a brother who was like, yeah, I find me some of that.
that's what I mean. If I can't tell, I just assume that you're not what I see. That's the way I look at it.
Now,
That's fair.
If I
do
question
you
it,
guys? Would you now being stuck in a situation like this? Would you guys try that shit, putting that shit in the side of your head and?
no.
No. You saw what happened to her. She got stuck in there. No. That's
Because
even
some
about the
dumbass
story.
wanted to have coffee by his equipment.
That's it. What she was told not to do. I'm pretty sure multiple times.
Well, you know what? To be I wouldn't mind watching something like that. Like I would like to see, let's say, another actor do maybe one of these other movies and see how it turns out, with them being the star. You know what I'm saying? Just to see like a different actor. So me
Yeah.
personally, I wouldn't do that, but I would watch it.
No,
I'd
absolutely.
watch,
Issa Rae is her name.
Lisa Ray?
Issa, Issa.
Oh, Issa. Okay.
His name.
Ray, Rae, and she looks like maybe somewhere from an island, maybe, or possibly Haitian.
His name's
Jamaican.
Eric.
I mean, look, either way, she's pretty.
Very beautiful, yeah.
Uh-oh, you just told on yourself, Al.
I don't even want to talk about this. Let's talk about the next episode.
Fucking
Let's talk about the next
Sean.
episode.
That's Sean at
I'm trying to be
AOL.com.
cool. I'm trying to be cool, man.
Yeah, no doubt. Sean says Black Mirror should be called How These Little Temple Guys Can Fuck Up Your Life. He's not lying.
No, it's true.
Do you
Anytime
got-
those things go on, something bad
Would
happens.
you guys see yourself falling in love with AI like that?
Well, I mean,
Can she make
no,
that
don't
ass
take
clap?
her away. Don't take her away.
You see, I knew Matt.
I mean, she was in there for a while though, so I guess if you in there for like what feels like a month, 2
Hey,
months, a
She was in there for years.
People fall in love with less.
Yeah. Yeah, true, Nick. True, Gabe.
and it's
She
real
was
to her.
she was in there for years. So I
It's
mean,
real to her.
it was real to her. She has no choice. But when given the option to come out, why not just take it right away? You already know it's not real. This whole time, you already know it's not real.
And
She
they said
loved
her
that.
body would die, right? Like if her body
Mhm.
dies, like would
She's
she
like, if her
still
body
be-
dies out there, she'd be stuck in there.
It's the love. It's the love
She was
equation. That's what happened.
She loved it more than the life she had already.
That's true, and she was lonely. So
Yeah. Yeah. That white girl must have some good stuff, boy.
Only thing I can come up with.
well, man.
I mean, at least it's AI. You know, she doesn't have herpes or
Oh, my
HPV
goodness
or
gracious.
AIDS. So you know,
All right.
I mean,
All right.
I don't blame her. I don't.
Episode
I don't
4.
blame her.
Could you imagine that trip to the emergency room though?
Is that what the next one is?
Yeah, then Al shows up with his fucking clicker.
Oh, if you combine, okay, I see. Yeah, we got the clicker. Yeah, that's true.
Now, episode 4, the plaything.
I don't have nothing to say about this episode. Ass.
You and me
That's all.
both.
I got to see
It-
the first
it-
half.
There's always one. There's always one.
Mhm. It might
The
age
guy would-
good. Maybe watching it later, it might age good, but
I watched it
first watch,
twice. I mean, I just don't see myself. You would have to be some kind of lonely to like be attached to little things on a computer. Like for those who watched the episode, like I was actually cool when that drug dealer dude lit up a joint and was like smashing all of them, and they were all
No.
screaming for help. And this dude comes in there all crying like those were his children dying. Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, he was
I mean,
so
they're like-
attached to those things.
like,
But you see how they
Simpsons
took
like
over.
Yep.
That's true. That's
That
true.
Yep.
yeah. I don't have much to say. I mean, it was my least favorite episode of this one. Next episode, episode 5, Eulogy. This one had one of my favorite actors in it. All the actors in these show in every episode have been great. I love the cameos.
They always do a good job with that.
The right amount.
Yeah.
This one.
This episode
one was
here,
good.
man, because it involves that shit going onto your side, the side of your head, I never do it. But the idea of being able to go into an old photograph
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
being able to see it from all angles from within the photograph, that's
Yeah.
cool as shit.
That's dope. That's very dope.
Hell yeah, because that brings you right back, you know, and you start remembering shit that, you know, from when it was from that time frame.
Mhm.
That's
I enjoyed
nostalgia.
it. I
You
enjoyed
see
that.
how Homegirl fucked him up, though.
Yep.
For him to keep all those pictures with her face scratched off.
Mm-hmm. That's love.
What did
man.
he say? It took 15 years to get out of the hole that she put him in?
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I kind of at the same time I'm like, nah, fuck that. Because how do you get over a person leaving, passing away, bad times if you could just look at that picture and be right
Yeah.
back in that spot again?
It would just bring all that pain right back.
Right back. You can never get over that shit. All
Well,
you're
it
gonna do
depends.
is be right back there again.
Not everyone feels pain. I'm saying like some people feel pain. Let me rephrase it. Not everyone dwells on that. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to celebrate. You know, the ones I miss. There's times where I really fucking miss them. The majority of the time, I'm celebrating them.
Amen to that, brother. Amen to that. But this
It was a good
episode was
episode,
super
man.
sad too, though. It was super sad. I'm not gonna lie, I was this close. But my testosterone held up, bro. It held up.
And it was only
Tears
the
stayed
two
in.
actors, like the two of them. The whole episode
Yeah.
was just the two of them.
I love that.
It was really good episode.
That was one of the good ones. Was that Giamatti? What was his name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paul Giamatti.
Yes. My man is
Legend.
awesome, dude. He is great.
Mm-hmm.
Final episode, episode 6, USS Callister, Into Infinity. This one was the second longest episode. This one was like an hour and a half.
Yeah, see, those ones kill me.
Had our girl from the Penguin in it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The
Gia.
sequel.
She
I like watching
such
her.
range. Yeah, I love watching her, man. She
Yeah.
has such range, dude.
Sure you do.
Hmm.
Wow.
It was a sequel. It was a sequel to the original episode. Season 4, 5, something like that. Season 4.
You see how ruthless I had to get in this one, man, just to survive.
They reframed
But-
it until the end. Like where old boy was the villain of the original.
Yep.
They reframed it to where he's the victim and the boss is the real villain. But then at the end, it's like, no, he kind of is too.
Because it kind of goes to episode 2 where, you know, Homegirl wasn't always the villain. Being bullied will push you
Yes.
to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? When once you've had enough, you've had enough.
True.
Some people take the violent route. Some people take, you know, there's other revenge routes that you can take. And that he ended up being a creeper. you allowed him to be able to duplicate DNA.
Mm.
So he found a way to become the bully himself.
Mm-hmm.
But again, he was driven to become a bully.
Yes.
And I like how towards the end there he was giving her a choice, but he still, at heart, was an effing creeper.
Yeah.
Well, you saw it
And
come
that
out.
axe, and that
She
axe
got
to the
hit.
head.
Oh, beautiful. Bro, when she got hit
Oh,
by that car.
that was great. That was great.
That car, when she got hit,
Whoa.
I was sick. I was like, whoa.
And man, now you see how the rest of them are in her head now. How gross is that? Can you imagine having to take a shit with all those people in your head?
They've done episodes like this before. Like the one dude and his wife, like he took her consciousness and put it inside of his brain.
Mhm.
Like they've done this before. Nope. Then no.
You can close your eyes all you want to, but you still gonna hear those farts.
Oh,
those don't go away.
Oh my
Is
god.
there a way for her to extract them from her?
No,
She said she's trying.
They're not real though. In the like they're not human. Or they're not like real people. So like
No,
where
they're
did
not.
she put them? Because the game is gone, right? The game is completely gone. Like what? I mean,
Because
is there-
homeboy never explained. Go ahead, Gabe.
They were DNA replicants. So I mean, I'm assuming that they're part of her DNA now. So how do you extract that?
Because homeboy never really went into how he was able to save all of them.
Well, he said there
So-
was the option of just taking her and putting her back into her human self.
Mhm.
And yeah,
and then saving all of them.
yeah, the copy. And she was like, "No, you need to just copy delete." And he was like, "Nah, I'm making a version of you two for me to stay here." That's again, like you said, creeping. So
you
Hell
trying to
yeah,
get
my
them
mom
cheeks?
took away her mouth real quick.
bro, he did that in
Bro.
the first one where he like
He did that in the first one,
took
too.
her face
Just
off.
like that, bro.
See,
Gone.
That's a clicker situation.
Yeah.
That's like godlike power and where it's going. Like,
Gone.
man. Not everybody needs that power, bro.
No.
Al
They
does
can't,
not.
they can't wield it. They can't wield that power. It's too much, man. So
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
I like this episode better than the first one, though.
The first USS Callister, really?
Yeah, I do. I like this one better. I do.
Hmm.
I like the
Interesting.
story a little bit better. Yeah.
Well, it's not finished because she has all those notes sitting next to her, and she
Yeah.
is trying to extract them. So I think next season
There has to be
we'll
a
probably
part
get.
3. Yeah.
I'm just glad we didn't get an episode like the episode with the guy who played Candyman.
Captain America or
and-
Captain America.
Falcon. Yeah, Captain America. Yeah.
Don't
So
need
thank
that.
you for not doing that. We
But
super
hey,
appreciate it.
again, putting those things on your head, putting your consciousness into some game or some shit, bro. Like, okay, let's talk about it real quick since we're talking about it. Like, why was that the thing that they wanted to do in that game? Like, we can fight, my knee don't hurt. Like, we can like move and be athletic. Like, why is that why is sex the thing that two dudes? Why is that where we go?
And
They
you know
kinda
you're
fuck.
dudes. You
Hey, bro,
go in there
he got
knowing
to
that
the
you're
point-
dudes.
He got to the point he couldn't even have sex with women. Like, he couldn't even have sex if he wasn't in the game, bro. What are we talking about, man?
It was
What
gross.
the fuck are we talking about?
It was a very scarring episode. I'm just
I'm-
glad they didn't do it again.
They go.
I'm
there.
sad
They
that I
go-
watched it.
They go to that point of no return, bro. Like we know that they're capable of it.
That's
I'm
what Black
always
Mirror does
expecting-
when Black Mirror pushes the envelope.
Yeah,
It's
they know what they're
Twilight Zone.
doing.
It's the Twilight
Hmm.
Zone. And they're
Mhm. They're gonna push
fictionalizing
it.
a lot of real shit. They're taking real
Yes.
shit that's out there and they're making it look like hokey and fictionalizing it like they did with Aliens.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely know what they're doing.
Yeah, they're already doing certain things like that. The girl from Jurassic Park, her episode with like the social media
Yeah,
like, likes
yeah.
and shit that can determine jobs and where you can live. Like they're already doing that in different countries. Like
They do that in
some
China already.
level of like some level
Mm-hmm.
of it. So
China has a social score.
I don't.
That's
yeah,
where we're
I don't
headed,
want
bro.
no chip. and I don't want no little thing on the temple. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Wow.
We all know Sean
Uh,
would give it up to his homies.
I wouldn't have left the fucking house.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why did he pick a vagina? Though? He picked. Come on, man.
That's true. he did.
Whatever.
Well, I mean, I can
Whatever.
understand like the curiosity part of it, but
I can't. I ain't
Where-
taking
No.
shit.
where?
I ain't
when?
taking shit.
I don't want a vagina, bro.
I ain't
I'm not
taking
talking about where
shit.
it went in the show.
I ain't taking shit.
I don't. Even,
Hey,
no,
look.
I don't need to feel that. I don't.
Let me say it like
need
this.
to know.
If you could have a vagina and tits for 24 hours, would you do it?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm trying to stick
No.
some shit in.
Yeah, that's a big no for me. I don't.
The way I get a feeling now, I'd rather keep that one. Good
I'm
enough
gonna-
for me.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
want my
it.
penis back in 24 hours.
I like
But then-
squirting as a dude.
But see, I'm saying the thing with it is
well,
like,
not
you
yet.
got-
So that's
you
what they
a lot of
look at.
gamers- A lot of gamers do choose female characters because they prefer looking at a woman than a man. I mean, that's
And I get that,
understandable.
But that's
And I get that.
That's
Yeah,
not being.
yeah.
though.
Caitlyn Jenner chose a woman for his character too.
I'm saying that's
Oh.
what I mean. Like being the woman, bro. He was saying that when he would orgasm in the game, that's where it was at. He's like, I can't go back to regular life now,
Nah,
This
bro.
is fucking crazy.
The
Nah.
movie
Why
The
did they go
Gamer,
that
it's some
route?
big fat dude eating waffles.
Like, why did Black
Ugh.
Mirror go there? Like, they could have took that story a whole lot of different places. Why did they go to that point where it's like,
Yeah, it's just nasty, man. Like, no thanks.
like
no
Sean
thanks.
said, picking a girl, like you said, I was like, oh, so we can look at her, cool. But like to pick the chick to know you're about to be one.
Yeah, that says a lot about you.
I'm not gonna get political, but that's what people are arguing about with this
And
pronouns and gender identity.
I already did. I
I'm
took it
just
too
saying.
far. So
I'm just saying that's a gender identity thing, right? That's what that conversation sounds like to me. Like, oh, I'd rather
Certainly,
be a girl to feel
certainly.
it. I don't know why. Why? I don't know. No.
Oh man, well hey, that is Black Mirror. That is on Netflix. It's only
Mm.
6 episodes for this new season. Feel free to check it out. Oh, actually, let's go around the room real fast. How many thumbs up do you give it, Gabe? How many blunts do you give it? I should say 1 out of
This
5.
season,
Mhm.
I say I give it a solid 4.
It's pretty high. Rick, you're not done yet, right? You said you're halfway through.
I would say I've done the first 4. I would say it's at a 3.5 right now for me.
Right on.
Sounds
Right
like I
on.
really good enjoyed that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet, Marcus.
That's like a 4.3. I don't go 4.5, but I'll go higher than a 4. Like the
Would
one
it have been a
episode-
5 if
without that
Anna
one
de Armas
episode.
was in it?
No,
yeah, it
I'm
would.
not
You know
doing
him.
this.
You know
yeah,
him.
I'm not doing that. But
Yeah, it would.
I'll say if that plaything episode wasn't in it, it might have been just a straight 5. That episode
Yeah, that-
I really thought brought it down. I need to rewatch it, but I really thought that episode, and it's a sequel as well, like that Bandersnatch, I think, like
Yeah.
the interactive episode.
Mhm.
It's a sequel to that,
Oh,
but
really?
I didn't
Yes.
even think about that.
Holy shit!
Most of these most of these episodes are, if you look at the concept
yeah,
for each.
It's just been so long since I've watched all those other ones.
Mhm.
I couldn't even put that together. You just blew my mind.
because I saw.
What do you
that
give
and
it,
I was
Matt?
like, oh, it makes sense.
Probably 3.5. That's probably
Not
a
bad.
solid answer. Over a 3, but I wouldn't necessarily say a 4. I
Mhm.
just think that in other seasons there were a lot of episodes that carried those seasons higher
Yes.
than this one.
Season 2, 3,
Agreed.
and 4 were really good seasons.
Yes,
2,
they
3, and
were.
4 were very, very
Yes,
good.
they were.
5 was only 3 episodes, and it had that episode we were just talking about, so that automatically brought it down.
And that was the one with Miley Cyrus too, right?
Yes.
That one was
Oh, I
weird. as
love
fuck.
the one.
That
with
one
Mi-
was weird as fuck to me.
That was.
You know
weird,
what?
man.
I'm glad you brought up the Miley Cyrus thing because me and somebody else were having a conversation. She was left out of our hall pass list. We just want folks to know that
Oh, see,
Miley.
listen. We didn't really get to do that episode correctly, and just so you know,
Yeah, we didn't, and it wasn't as fun as I wanted it to be.
Miley has actually put it out there that she's kind of done with relationships. She just wants somebody that she can take care of and have sex with. So she was on my list to be Dice and I's sugar mama, and that was her and I worked together on that. Dice and I determined Miley can take care of us, and we'll.
Oh Lord. Yeah, we love
Miley
us some
can get
Miley. And you know, hot take, I believe Miley Cyrus would have been a way better Harley Quinn than Margot Robbie, and she wouldn't have had a problem wearing those booty shorts.
Bro, what are we talking?
But yes, so,
She would be different.
Why do
mhm.
you think Gaga though?
Gaga
Robbie
would
did
be a good
job.
Harley Quinn,
Yeah, whatever.
and if it wasn't a fucking musical,
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Margot Robbie did a bad job.
Yeah,
She
we'll
didn't.
chat about that.
I was just
Yeah,
a
we'll chat
fucking
about
hater.
that. Yeah.
Hey,
But I
not
want
to
to thank
make it
Mike
a-
and Sean. What was that?
Before you go, I didn't want to make. I don't make it a WWE conversation. Rick, you might agree.
Oh,
I think
God.
Liv Morgan could play a good Harley Quinn.
I mean,
She's
that's
kinda
kind of
fucking
Alexis's
crazy.
role. Alexis
Yeah.
is kind of
Oh,
always
Alexis
been
is-
Harley Quinn. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm just saying.
I would agree. I would agree. They have to look for it.
badass though, Marcus. Liv got that fat ass. Oh,
I would agree. And she could pull that off. But we want
I
to thank
thought Margot
Mike
did
and
a good
Sean
job,
for
though.
chiming in. We appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Tune in next week where we'll be discussing the season finale of Daredevil because they are splitting that up into 2 seasons. Amongst we'll also be talking some BJ Penn. His name popped up today. So yeah, tune in next week. Signing off, I am Al, joined by my brothers Matt, Marcus, Rick, and Gabe. Peace.